Happy 11/11, everyone. I so hope you are having an amazing day today. This is the day to make your biggest wish. What is that wish for you? All right, so this is the time that we can really tap in to make big things happen in our lives. And interestingly enough, it's also Veterans Day. So I wanted to share with you that I am a veteran of the United States Army. I served from 1995 to 2003. So I actually served during two different war times. Desert Storm and Iraqi Freedom. All right, but that's just a fun fact about me. In any case, we are going to be looking into the Chinese fortune cards. So this is all about what is the biggest wish that you've had. Have you been searching for, that special someone, or have you been really wanting some big changes in your finances or just the direction of your life in general? We're also going to be looking at a power animal, what's coming out from our totem animal card, spirit animal messages. So we'll also be looking at some affirmation cards moving forward. Looks like confidence may be big on the radar at this time. What's fun is that I have a peacock hat. I work in surgery, so I had a peacock scrub hat on yesterday. So that is something that is really speaking loudly to me. Just feeling confident. And what helps us to feel confident? Well, in my case, when we talk about work, that's talking about, making sure that you are, adept, your shit, basically, right? And that's how I'm able to be confident in my work, especially in surgery. And so I'm applying that to all aspects of my work that I do, whether it be tarot or hypnosis, which I also am building my business around, and all of that is coming along nicely as well. So what is, again, like a big change that you're wanting to see? 222, I literally just saw on the timer as I looked up. So big changes are being asked of us if we want to see big changes in our lives, if we want to experience what the good life is like for us, whatever that means for us, you know what I mean? So we're going to be taking a look at some guardian angel message cards. I also have tarot. We're going to be taking a look at the psychic tarot as well as the original Rider-Waite tarot to clarify and just kind of get some ideas around what may be holding us back at this time, but also what are some strengths and things that we may be doing that are moving us forward in good and positive ways. Those changes that are serving us well, you know what I mean? Okay guys, let's just clear the energy here, so watch your ears. You can take a nice slow deep breath as I ring the bowl and clear out these energies and call in all of the good to help and serve us at this time. So nice slow deep breath in, as we thank you, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, for setting a circle of wisdom and protection for each and every one of us. Blessings for each of our dreams and wishes to come to fruition under grace in the most perfect ways. Thank you, Infinite Spirit. All right, so let us do it, shall we? First, starting off with the Chinese fortune reading cards. Whatever this wish is for you, I feel like this is something that, you've had for quite a long time, maybe even as young as childhood. Some of you may just be reawakening to what that is, and you're trying to decide if perhaps you have the right skills in place, or you have enough time, perhaps even, to help all of this to happen. So what is this all about? Show us what is the great fortune coming forward for us, perhaps. What we have to look forward to if we just stay the course. If we keep on fighting the good fight, It's what it's all about, the staying power. Like anything, the more time you put into it, the more adept you become, the more you learn, the wiser you are. Ooh, that went on the ground. We got heaven coming through today. So you definitely may be putting in a lot of prayers at this time, or have been. You've been calling on that help and support is what I'm seeing with this card. You may even have your hands in the prayer position at this moment as I'm speaking to you and saying, please, you know, I really need this to come forward, to come through for me. I've been waiting for something that I've really wanted for so long. And the 36 for this card indicates, when we add that in numerology, a 9, it means that you are at the end. The struggle is real as we get towards the end and we start to come to that point to where all of our wishes are coming true. So what I really feel like Spirit is saying here today is to stay strong and keep fighting that good fight. 555, major changes. You could be seeing these numbers 555, 222. And this could all be around love. I just got that song. Many of you may have been listening to this recently, and it's a good song that has been remade by a guy named, I can't remember his last name, Luke. But the Pink Floyd song, "We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground, and how we found same old fears. Wish you were here." How many of you are singing that song or have tapped into that song recently? And 2 is up here at the top for this, talking about love. This is like that 2 of Cups card, you know what I mean? And maybe this has been a wish that you would unite or reunite with that love of your life, perhaps. 26 on that card, coming to an 8, you know, that you would be able to have that as above, so below type of connection, like you have perhaps with Spirit, with someone, or that special someone. All right, so let's read 36 and see what this may have to say for you. And I'm going to read this around relationships since love did come up. So I feel like that's what's most important at this time. So this card says, unsatisfied with life, searching for happiness, messages from the heavens. Is this how you are feeling today? Let me know with a like on the video, and let me know also in the comments below how this may be resonating for you. The general meaning of this card says, this is the most spiritual card in the whole deck, and messages from the heavens are more than likely. So you are going to be getting a message soon. If you haven't already, you are going to know what is the right way to go forward, or you're going to get an inspiration of an idea that you take action on, basically, and ends up working out more amazing than you could have even imagined, is what I'm hearing. You may be facing some major life challenges and questioning your future survival. Look for signs like the appearance of a willy wagtail or extra bright flowers appearing at significant times, or a clock that seems to stop for no reason, as these can be signs that your loved ones are close by. Have any of you seen any of these lately? Or look for these, because this is showing you that your past loved ones are here around you, supporting you. Maybe these are signs that you have already connected with passed over loved ones, but let me know if you have been or do see these signs. You will probably soon have dreams of a loved one that has passed over, and they will appear to you looking younger and healthier. You will know that they are happier and safe where they are. Pay attention to gut feelings, as intuition is higher than normal. I'm going to read the career aspect and finances as well, and apply this as it relates for you. But maybe you are having that passed over loved one coming through to let you know that they are okay. And that is the sign that you needed to feel better and be able to move forward with your life. Or again, you may be getting a sign 1001 of inspiration from them of what you need to do next. For career and finances, you are in a rut and very possibly will change careers or positions over the coming years. You may see offers come your way which are too good to refuse. Your ability to manifest your desires is highly charged now, and you should do a vision board as soon as you possibly can with this incredible Heaven card. So take a picture of this if you need to, and even put it on your vision board perhaps to help remind you that you are closer than you think you are. Keep going. For relationships, messages from loved ones coming through dreams, and you may even be touched by an angel with a special person coming into your life, filled with pure love that uplifts you or the family. So maybe you'll be meeting someone who reminds you of a passed over loved one and helps you to feel safe with them. You will be very blessed with some almost heavenly experiences and may find that you have healing abilities through your hands or the ability to use the right words to make people feel better. You may also discover a child has special talents or is a gifted psychic. Wow, let me know if any of this applies. Here is a feng shui tip for this beautiful Heaven card. Place a crystal angel in the home for spiritual increase and protection of family. It is important to be aware of how blessed we are. So jot down one thing you are grateful for in a journal each night before sleep to pull in the power of gratitude. Because as you may know, when you change your mental and emotional state, that starts to change your life. That's exactly why I got into hypnosis. But hey, this is a small thing that you can do to start moving your way towards feeling better, setting that energy before you go to sleep so you have more of a likelihood, 1221, of waking up in that energy. All right, this will help keep you moving in the right direction, and that's exactly what we want to keep doing, to bring in those wishes, those long-held wishes, because again, today is all about making a wish. So maybe that is about your love coming into your life, no longer being separated, all right, or no longer feeling separated. Even if this is just about coming into that, cohesiveness with yourself. Either way, it's all about starting to feel better about yourself, about your life, and where it has come to at this point. And know that you are not stuck. There is always opportunity to grow, move in a different direction. Ooh, beautiful. Dolphin in play. So we definitely need to increase that positive energy. This is what this is all about. Maybe you are or have seen dolphins recently. You live by the ocean, or you just went to SeaWorld or something like that. But in any case, dolphins is the big energy coming up today. Splash, make a splash, maybe jump into one of those cold water. Ooh, that just sounds crazy, but I know that it's very, very helpful and beneficial. Maybe some of you are going for one of those cold splashes or swimming in the ocean somewhere. So this is very important, and definitely, this animal, because you have seen it here, absolutely resonates, and you can tap into this to help you to raise your vibration. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Drive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. So as you are able to calm yourself down and get into this more lighthearted energy, it's going to be much easier for you to go with the inspiration that you're given, to even try this practice of gratitude each night, of writing down one thing, just one thing that happened over the course of the day that you're grateful for, right? It doesn't seem like it makes a difference. And trust me, I understand this because I recently have embarked upon more aggressively, I should say. And the writing down it does help it to, not only writing it down, but you're reading it out loud, you're speaking it. You know what I mean? That's helping to change the energy, not even just within yourself, but around you, in your environment and everything. Because everything is living, even the wood, stucco, bricks in your wall, your dwelling. You can increase that positive energy no matter where you are, but it starts from within yourself. So this is what this is all talking about. If we want to help our biggest wishes to come through, and for God or our higher power or heaven to be able to help that to happen, again, the way that we do that best is by raising our vibration. So we've got to make, what's the word I want to say? Deliberate choices. The way that we, move our life forward, the people that we choose to engage with, all of that makes a difference. You've seen that when you've been with certain partners, they definitely held you back from perhaps doing things that you really wanted to do because, we have to consider their feelings. And some people want to, keep you from doing things under the radar. They truly are just unhappy with the fact that they haven't pushed themselves to do more, so you definitely want to engage and be around, friends, family, and partners, that kind of thing, that have that same kind of energy, hold that same kind of energy. And that's really going to be helpful to be able to encourage you and keep you moving forward in these positive ways. This is all about building that firm foundation, not looking at it as a challenge, but understanding that, this is a part of life. We all have to attend to the details of the mundane, right? But there are definitely positive ways that we can do that. 4 is all about, when we talk about this card, and I'm going to read it out of the book, but this is really all about being focused on the things that are going to help you to have that firm foundation, to feel like you've got that rock of a person, perhaps that man, if you will, just like this strong lad here. Look at him, he's got lots of muscles, right? Very strong. And his focus is in building that firm foundation. If you're a woman, this is the type of man that you want to seek. And perhaps that's the type that you're calling in. Perhaps we haven't had a lot of luck, in picking the right ones in the past, and this has really affected our foundations. But this is time, no time to waste, to get that sacral chakra working properly for you, because this is where we create from, right? So if we're talking about creating babies, creating, from nothing into something, this is, no time to waste. We've got to get off the shitter, if you will, and get into life and start lifing, if you will, make the right choices in our lives that are going to allow us to move forward. So this is maybe trusting, even in spite of the fact that perhaps in the past we've had situations, and if we're talking about love, that, it's always about taking a step towards something that, we don't always know everything about. And sometimes we make the right choices and sometimes we don't. Sometimes that, by not seeing the challenges and obstacles and just trusting in our higher power in heaven, just staying lighthearted about it, at the same time, this is going to help us to really be able to see these pitfalls, these challenges as we move forward. But, again, we have to stay tapped in to who we are. We have to be aware of what's going on around us at all times. What is the energy that people are holding around us, right? Is this something that can go somewhere? And I think a lot of that is taking responsibility, you know, for why there perhaps has been this disharmony in our lives, why perhaps we have chosen partners, if you will. This looks like inner child healing with that Six of Cups energy here. You know, it's like we then grow up to be, yes, outwardly grown up, but are we mentally and emotionally prepared to deal with challenges that can come up, whether it be personally or within a relationship? Or are we constantly fearful of all the challenges and being able to leap, you know, take that leap of faith, if you will? But I feel like your ancestors are here around you trying to help you to not be so focused on the challenges, if you will, and just to take the steps forward that you need to allow for the success of your life to unfold, if you will, for your life to, you know, be happy and to have the type of partner and things of that nature that are going to support the firm foundation that you're likely trying to build at this time, you know? So this is all about keeping your eyes up, you know, looking towards the heavens and allowing your focus to be there. This card denotes that you have already or are currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. See? So it's all about making the right choices, really being informed, like we were talking about at the beginning of the reading, right? You want to be informed about what you're getting yourself into, essentially. So, you know, don't hesitate in taking the time that you need to ensure that you feel best about moving forward in your life in the direction that you're taking. The material power that is now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity, for true spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is receiving. Seek proper investment advice and realize that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. We saw that with the go with the flow energy of the dolphin and play. So this again is encouraging us to get into that lighthearted energy, not get too down about situations that have not worked out in our lives and maybe we're not in the best place. And, you know, that can be a hard place to generate positive feelings from. Nonetheless, that is what's going to get you out of this. So many people are resistant to doing that. But this card is saying you've got to make the choice to stop waiting, stop being on the fence, get off the shitter, as I was saying earlier as well. Let's read this card of obstacles and challenges to see what it has to say. Hold on just a second, I gotta find it. But what are the obstacles and challenges in your life, you know, that you feel like are keeping you from being able to move forward? Because this, you know, the 555, we saw 222, so it's very interesting that a lot of these same numbers are coming out, you know, in the reading, and it absolutely is talking about big changes that need to happen, whether within ourselves or around us in our environment, you know, the type of people that we're dealing with and that kind of thing. But we're the only ones, you know, when it comes down to it, that can make those choices. So if you don't, then things just more or less continue to stay the same, you know. So this is a spirit card, it looks like, that we are reading here. Yeah, obstacles and challenges, spirit. So maybe this is a, you know, since this is a spirit card, as it was saying in the book, maybe you're feeling challenged that, you know, spirit's going to come through for you. And that's why you're praying so hard. It's like you don't see the way out, or you don't see how you can get through whatever obstacle that you're in right now, or that it can be better, if you will. This card represents that obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it just because. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Remember, this is all about stepping back. Anytime you get into these situations, it always is about, just like if a good, parent would be like, okay, calm down, this is okay, you're fine. We got to tell ourselves that we're safe, we're okay. Regardless of what happens in life, we can't let it get the better of us, And I got to tell you, that's what military definitely taught. Being able to get through these challenges and stressors and not let them take you out is really where it's all about. And you really will be much stronger as a result if you can just understand that, you were going the wrong direction perhaps. And it is going to constantly be like swimming upstream and not going with the flow. That's what it's going to feel like when you're in these situations, whatever it may be. All right, so it says, don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments, okay? So again, changes, adjustments. What changes need to be made? Adjustments are required, or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you have gained from the experience so that you can apply it in similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when completion is around you. And we said that with the Heaven card, 36 and 9. You've been shown that you're getting to the end of this, so it's just hang in there. Keep up the good fight, good. Does that make sense? So it's like, don't give up. Really is the big message of this whole reading, to be honest with you. So this is moving into the future, knowing the challenges and obstacles that you're likely going to have to face because of the changes that are happening in your life. This actually came out in the reverse when it first came out. So maybe you don't have a good foundation in place, whether that be financially with the person that you're with, as far as a marriage or something like that. And there's no time to wait. If this is about love, there's no time to wait. And maybe you have been getting messages from your loved ones, from spirit, saying you need to get out of this situation that could be a past life relationship, because with it being a Six of Cups and in the reverse, absolutely could indicate that, or inner child work needs to be done so you can heal and move past these obstacles, essentially, if you're not currently in it, but you're still dealing with it within yourself. This card often comes forth when completion is around you, whether it is in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? Absolutely. Then again, like I was talking about, if this is about in business or work, when you're the best, you can demand higher pay and, a lot more. Trust me. I'm a traveler in my field of work, so I'm not even an employee of the hospital, but I definitely advocate for myself, and I ensure that I get what I deserve, that I get paid what I deserve and what I'm worth. And this may be something that, you have to look at too. Again, whether it's money or love, they correlate quite a bit, quite honestly. And you have to be happy to do your best and to set that good foundation. If you're not, you have to be courageous enough to honor your wishes, what you really want. Again, this could be around love. This could be around money. King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, You've been waiting to be valued, to be honored, to be loved, Maybe somebody's just stabbed you in the heart, in the back, whatever it may be, one too many times, King of Cups now coming out with the King of Pentacles. So you got to be the king of your own life, if it comes down to it. You know, if this is about love, or money, again, it doesn't matter. You should never be in a position to where somebody is just offering you a small pence, if you will, small compensation or retribution for everything that you offer, the value of who you are. Firm foundation. What do we need to know about this card? Oh yeah, Six of Cups energy coming out here today. Somebody's definitely looking for other opportunities, you know, better opportunities. Someone who's really going to love them, perhaps, and really honor them the way that they deserve. But I feel like this is definitely causing somebody to have to grow up, more or less. Yeah, but then again, somebody else doesn't want somebody to move forward. This is causing a lot of conflict because of these changes that somebody may be feeling. You know, maybe you're just done with the way that things have been, whether that be, again, work or love. And this is all about needing to make a plan, needing to put a plan in place and start to take the steps. You may be a baby at this. You know, the sun energy is you definitely are feeling motivated to move in a different direction. But again, somebody's not very happy about this, is what it seems like. You could be married to this person. So that's what I'm seeing here. Maybe that's why it feels so difficult to get out and play and to be who you truly are, you know? But this waiting game energy says there is success and a lot of abundance on the other side of whatever it is that you're dealing with. If your foundation is crumbling at this time, if things are not the way that you envisioned that they would be, I see you holding back right now. 3113 with that Four of Pentacles energy. Somebody is definitely holding back. Yeah, because right now you may be in the thick of it with that Four of Swords in reverse. Because somebody definitely, it feels like, wants to keep you 3131. More or less like in this energy with the Four of Swords in reverse. It's like you're conflicted. It's like they're keeping you busy, if you will. Like they've got you going everywhere, mentally, emotionally, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to keep you, I can't even think of the word that I want to say. You're definitely focused. You know what's on the other side is what I feel. But because you're in this situation right now, it's really hard to be in a peaceful place, is what I'm hearing. To really, you know, feel like you can have your wishes fulfilled. 9 coming up again with that 9 of Cups energy. Harmony. What do we need to know? Yes. This has become a situation where I feel like you have tried to maybe just deal with the situation and pretend that you're happy, but behind the scenes or underneath it all, you know that you're not. You know, maybe this person was engaged in a third party. Maybe you're drinking a lot as a result of how you've been feeling with this energy, because things are not good with you and a partner, perhaps. Again, there could have been a third party, all right? And maybe you have been drinking to try to forget about it all, or try to pretend that it's not as bad as it, you know, seems that it is. But you know damn well that this person has not respected or honored you, has not valued you, with that Queen of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely a breadcrumbing energy is what I see here. Somebody who's been spreading the wealth in many departments. You're ready to walk away from this. You absolutely are seeing that there is nothing to be gained here, whether that be money or love, because 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you're definitely not seeing any growth or any 333 I just saw on the timer there. You're not seeing the ability for something to grow or to have any long-standing value, to earn any gain from. Walking away, 8 of Cups, yeah. They are definitely not going to be happy about that, because most likely you are the one that brings more to the table. This person has probably killed your spirit to some degree, your happy spirit, that your disposition that you normally have about you. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody is definitely been confused for a while here. Lover's energy, somebody you're married to, again, perhaps has been very confused about love, or has confused you about what that was. And now, you know, what you again may have once thought was so amazing, and maybe you rushed into this, maybe everything felt really right, because that's how twin flame relationships can feel. But you know, it could have been a whirlwind situation where somebody really wasn't completely sure about what they wanted, right? And that's where I feel like this potential third party situation came in. Yeah, this has been nothing but burdens. Look at this. This is what you'll be leaving behind. Someone who's done nothing but lie, given you lies, cheated on you perhaps, stolen from you, you know, this has been nothing but burdensome. And I feel like whoever you are, you're absolutely ready to get away from this energy. Again, perhaps you've been praying so hard, no longer confused, no longer wanting to deal with this person or their juggling perhaps. No more love is what I'm hearing, because I feel like whoever you are, you've definitely been through it, especially if this is about love. All right, so let's get some messages of advice moving forward, some more positive messages for sure, because what you need to know more than anything, hopefully your wish is to have an amazing new partner come through, because I really don't see the benefit in going back to the past, quite honestly. You know, once they have been able to go to that degree of hurting you, if you will, 3553, 88. Yeah, you know. Oh, wow. Look at this. On the 1111, wishes fulfilled. Who is ready for their wishes to be fulfilled? Because that is what is happening with this card. Hit that like button if you agree. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for more videos. All right, so your wishes have been germinating. They are deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. So yes, look for it, guys. Again, look for those signs that we were talking about in this message, those bright flowers, the clock stopping. I don't know what the willy wagtails are, but maybe they're the pussy willows. But if you see any of these things today, dolphins, look at this as a sign of your message. Oh, maybe that's what these willy wagtails are. Wishes fulfilled, right? I don't know. Maybe they are. Somebody will have to tell me. When we put ourselves out there, it is easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away, right? So maybe that's what you're looking at, like maybe how long this could take to materialize, and you're asking God, the universe, to really support you in bringing this through. I know I definitely have had my own wishes for sure. Have confidence. Ooh, and we saw that too at the beginning with the peacock. So have that confidence that your wish is already fulfilled. Feel it and be in that space now to help bring it into fruition as quickly as possible. That is one of the tricks. 3737, 1010, right? So have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It is all happening, dear one. Believe it. It's time for you to believe it, all right? And allow those wishes to come to fruition for you. Wow, what an amazing message coming through today. All right, guys, let us get a guardian angel message card, and don't forget to get your crystal angel and put it in your home for protection. All right, because what we need to do is build up our energy within ourselves as well as our environment, so that we radiate that positivity and we overpower. The good overpowers no matter where we are, no matter where we go. We are in charge, large and in charge, like those peacock feathers, right? All right, what is coming out for our guardian angel message? We have a beautiful healing card here today, tapping into the third eye as well as the crown chakra energies. All right, so healing says, listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions. Very important, because what we think, what we feel all determines how we see things, and our perception can be off about things, right? We can be looking at something worse than it really is, or taking something harder than we really should when it's actually something good, but we may not see that right now, right? So your angels are here with you and will help you dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. See, all of this may be happening more underneath the surface of things at the moment. But as you keep working on yourself and keeping yourself in a good place, all right, emotionally and mentally speaking, that again, as we were talking about, is that magic that helps everything to transform. And you are in control of how quickly that happens by how consistently and how strong you hold those feelings and thoughts and perceptions, okay? Blessings, guys, for your 1111 portal. It's been so amazing having you here today, and I hope you have a beautiful day ahead. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.